Hi everyone, today we are going to solve the LeetCode question subset 2. So the other day I solved the subsets 1. So I put the link in the description below. You can check it later. So the difference between subset 1 and subset 2 is subset 2 has a duplicate number, but a solution set must not contain duplicate subset. So we need to remove the duplicate subset and still return the solution in any order. So let's see the example. So you are given 1, 2, 2. Output should be a G6 subset. And actually, time complexity is the same as a subset 1. So I explained like n multiply 2 to the power of n when I solve the subset 1. So 2 to the power of n is a number of subset, and we need to copy all subsets to the result variable. So that is a linear solution. So that's why overall time complexity is n multiplied 2 to the power of n. So if you got three numbers, so the number of subsets we can create is 8, like 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. But the output should be 6 because we need to remove the duplicate subset. So let's see. So 1 is one of subsets here, and 2 is also one of subsets here. But we have another 2, but we already 2 subset. So in that case, we have to remove the another 2 subset. So that's why we should return like a 6 subsets, not 8 subset. So that is an important point for this question, subset 2. So let me explain how to solve this question. Okay, so let me explain with this example like a 2, 3, 2. And actually this decision tree is the same as subsets 1. So now we are standing here. Every time we have two choices, include current number or not include. Okay, so now we decided to include current number. So let's move down left side. And again, we have two choices, include 3 or not. And okay, we decided to include 3. So let's move down left side. And then again, we have two choices, include current number 2 or not include. If we include, we successfully create one of subsets, like 2, 3, 2. If not, we successfully create one of subsets, 2, 3. Let's move back until here. If we choose not to include 3, let's move down right side. And again, we have two choices, include current number 2 or not include. If we include 2, so we successfully create one of subsets like 2, 2. And if not, we successfully create one of subsets like 2 on the right side. And so we are not include first 2. And then so still empty here. And again, we have two choices, include 3 or not. If we include 3, let's move down left side. And again, we have two choices, include current number or not. And if we include, we successfully create one of subsets like 3, 2. If not, we successfully create one of subsets 3. And let's move back here. If not include, still empty. And we have two choices, include current number or not include. If we include current number, we successfully create one of subset 2. And if not, we successfully create one of subsets like empty. But there are a few duplicates, like 3, 2, and 2. And so we already have 2, 3 here. So 3, 2 is like a different order of 2, 3. In that case, it's a duplicate. So we have to remove this subset. And also, we already create only 2 subset. And we created only 2 subset again here. So it's a duplicate. It's obvious. So we have to remove this subset. But how can we remove the duplicate subset? So I think the easiest way is to sort input array and then start decision tree. So let's see how it's going. This is a sort version decision tree, like a 2, 2, 3. On the left side, actually it's almost same as a previous decision tree. We are choosing include current number and include current number, not include, and in the end, we successfully create these subsets as an output. So let's focus on the right side. So you can see skip and skip. So the reason why we can skip is that, as you can see on the left side, we already use first two and the second two, so these two, and then create these subsets. So on the right side, if we use these two again, we definitely create duplicates. So that's why we need to skip these two until we find a unique number, which is 3 in this case. So now we are here, and then let's jump down until here. And then at last, we have two choice again, and include current number 3 or not include. And if we include current number, we successfully create one of subsets 3. If not, we successfully create one of subsets empty. So that's why we can return these 6 subsets as an output. That is a basic idea to solve this question. I'll show you how to skip the duplicate number. So with that being said, let's get into the code. Okay, so let's write the code. First of all, initialize result variable with empty array and a subset variable with empty array, and I sort input array sort. And then let's create a helper function to create a subset and call recursively. So create subset and taking index number, and if index number equal length of input array, in that case copy current subset to result variable. So less dot append and the subset. How can we copy the current subset? So just add column here and then return. And now we are in the middle of creating a subset. So add current number to subset. So nums I, and then create subset. So call helper function here with next index number. After that, pop current number from subset. And this is an important point. So if we find a duplicate number, so we need to skip until we find a unique number. How can we skip the duplicate number? It's very simple, using a while. So while current number plus 1 is less than length of input array, and current number equal next number. In that case, add plus 1 to current index number. And after that, call helper function again, subset, and with next index number. And then call helper function from outside. So create subset. So first index should be 0. After that, just return result variable. Yeah, that's it. So let me submit it. Yeah, this solution works. And the difference between subset 1 and subset 2 is in subset 2, we sort input array first. And then if we find a duplicate number, so we need to skip until we find a unique number. So that's a difference. And the time complexity is n multiply 2 to the power of n. Actually, it's same as subset 1. Because in subset 2, input array may be unique. So that's why it's same as a subset 1. And we use sort here. So time complexity is, I think, n log n. So 2 to n multiply 2 to the power of n is like a more time consuming process. So you don't have to care about like n log n time complexity here. Okay, so let's summarize step-by-step algorithm. This is a step-by-step algorithm of subset 2. So step 1, initialize the result and the subset variable with empty array and the sort input array. Step 2, call helper function to create a subset. In helper function, if current index is equal to length of input array, then copy current subset to result variable. Step 3, if we are in the middle of creating subset, add current number to subset and call helper function with current index plus 1. After that, pop current number from the subset, and if we have duplicates in the input array, just skip the duplicates until we find the number that is not duplicate. Then call helper function with current index plus 1 again. That's it. I hope this video helps you understand this question well. If you like it, please subscribe the channel and hit the like button or leave a comment. I'll see you in the next question.